72 Keys to Manifestation by Maria Nuraslamova. These are some of the most powerful keys to manifestation that I found in this book. Left brain practice, recording new goals, vows, relationships, and habits. Take a blank page and divide it into 4 sections, title them goals, vows, relationships, habits. Take 10 to 15 minutes to fill in each section with new things you can establish for yourself to help you manifest what you want. Goals. Write down 3 specific and measurable goals that describe what success looks like. In trying to achieve what you want, how will you know that you are succeeding? What metrics would help you get there? Vows. Disclaimer, this part is very powerful, so proceed with caution. Generally, one good vow is enough to propel you towards achieving your goals. Vows might range from I promise to do anything possible to achieve my goal to I promise to do my best in achieving the life I want. Relationships. Write down what kind of relationships you need to attract into your life to help manifest what you want. Be specific about the kind of people you need and what those relationships look like. List 1 to 3 new habits that you can establish to help you achieve what you want. Commit to following through on these. Right brain practice, visualizing new goals, vows, relationships, and habits. Following on from the previous practice, you are now ready to visualize all the new things you want to bring into your life. 1, in a meditative state, imagine that you are standing in a spacious room. In the middle of the room, picture a golden sphere of light representing your desire already fulfilled. This is an energetic imprint of what you are trying to manifest. 2, notice how the sphere divides itself into 4 equal parts. 1 for each of the key areas we'll be visualizing: goals, vows, relationships, and habits. 3, allow each of the 4 spheres to become saturated with the goals, vows, relationships, and habits that you defined in the previous practice, allowing them to become a vibrational match to what you want. 4, notice the 4 cabinets lining the walls of the room. The first cabinet is titled Goals. Take the corresponding globe of light and place it inside this cabinet. Allow the universe to assist you on your journey. Trust that it will do so no matter what, since your goals are now known to it. The second cabinet is titled Vows. Place another gold sphere of light inside of this cabinet. Watch as the universe absorbs it. Trust that the universe has heard your vow and will assist you in fulfilling it. The third cabinet is called Relationships. Place your third sphere of light inside it. Now that the universe has received your support request, it will start working to attract the right set of people to your life. Trust that these people are already on their way to you. The last cabinet is called Habits. Place the last sphere of light inside it. Ask the universe for assistance with changing your habits. The universe is wise and here to help you. Rest assured that this visualization will align people, circumstances, and events to help you get what you truly desire. This next practice is called sun breathing. Anytime you start a new project, I recommend you do a session of pranic breathing to charge your new project with the energy of the sun. For any ongoing project, repeat the sun breathing once every few weeks or on an as needed basis. Sun energy is also extremely potent if you feel tired or have lost motivation to keep going. The following meditation is best done in the morning or the afternoon. Doing it in the evening may disrupt your natural sleep cycle. Settle into a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. Start with some light breaths as you center into your body and quiet down your internal dialogue. Imagine beautiful, bright sun shining overhead. Take a moment to greet the sun and thank it for its willingness to fuel your dreams. As the sun stretches its rays toward you, notice a stream of beautiful golden energy emanating from it. This energy is warm and comforting, glowing and gleaming with its rich splendor. Take a deep breath and invite this beautiful golden energy into your lower belly. Allow the sun's prana to go as deep within you as possible and hold your breath for a second. See how this splendid creative energy is spreading through every organ of your body, getting into your bloodstream, powering your strong heart and muscles, and penetrating your bones. As you breathe out, Send the breath through the middle of your forehead, your third eye area, and then follow it through toward the corner of the sun. Use force and intention on the out breath. This is an energetic exchange between you and the sun. The more you give, in this instance, the more you will receive. For your next breath, right from the very center, very core of the sun, the spot where the purest, most concentrated form of sun prana. Breathe it in deeply. Breath for the count of 8. And notice how the sun's energy is upgrading your body at the cellular level, giving every cell a membrane of pure shimmering gold, your great protection and your great power source. Breathe out with force and intention through the center of your forehead. Notice how your third eye becomes activated. It may stop pulsating, feeling warm or tingling lightly. At this moment, know that it is building alignment between you and the universe, between you and your true potential. In this state, you may get downloads or messages from spirit. Whatever they are, you may want to jot them down quickly before going back to your breathing exercise. These messages are great for contemplating later. Repeat this breathing technique 12 times to saturate your body with the sun energy you might need for manifestation. This is a very powerful practice, especially if you have never experienced it before. If you want to pause the video now, you can do so to do it 12 more times. Planting seeds. Let's take some time to plant and nurture the seeds of your ideal future today. 1, get into a comfortable position, close your eyes, and allow your breath to enter and leave your body freely. In your mind's eye, imagine that you are standing in a beautiful, vast field, and the soil beneath your feet is perfect for growing anything. It is subtle, full of nutrients, and hungry for any seeds you might choose to plant there. Place your hand inside your pocket and take out a few of the seeds you carry around with you. Imagine that these seeds are the seeds of your manifestation. Know that with their help, you can grow a new life for yourself, a better life. Each seed is custom made for you by the universe, and it is perfect. Plant the seeds in the field wherever it feels right. Water the seeds so that they can sprout. Picture the sun warming up the soil around the seeds with its loving, life-giving light. Start sensing the movement inside the seeds that you just planted. On the surface, it doesn't seem like anything has changed. The field, the trees, the birds are the same as they've always been. There's no visible movement, and yet inside the seeds, there is all the movement that you could possibly need. Zoom in and enter one of your seeds to watch all the inner workings from the inside. Picture the nutrients and the water coursing through the seed, making it supple, waking it up from the deep slumber. Notice all the inner work the seed needs to go through to grow even a tiny root. Watch as your seed grows beautiful roots. Picture it taking hold in the soil and anchoring itself with force and intention. And yet, as you zoom out, notice that there is still seemingly nothing happening at surface level, nothing to let you know that your seeds are alive and thriving. Watch as days later, your seeds grow their very first gentle sprouts, the first visible evidence that one day they will mature into healthy, luscious plants. From this moment on, remember, never to force nature and never to force the universe. Just like the seeds, your new life needs to gestate and grow roots first. The roots always come before the sprouts. Don't shame your seeds for taking their time to ground themselves and establish a solid foundation. Allow yourself and your creations to move at their own pace. It is divinely guided. Watch your seeds grow into beautiful sunflowers. Notice how the sunflowers open their hearts to everything around them, the wind, the sky, and most importantly, the sun, their greatest ally. Allow the sun to nurture the sunflowers and thus nurture you as you create your best life. Watch as a few sunflowers become a field of sunflowers. The world is abundant and it is always on your side if only you give it some time to grow. Practice unlocking the realm of antimatter. This practice will teach you how to harvest the unrestricted abundance of antimatter to benefit your manifestation. Make sure you're well rested before attempting this practice. 1, close your eyes and slow down your breathing. Inhale on a count of 3 through your nose and exhale on a count of 3 through your mouth. In your mind's eye, imagine the great cosmic womb, a large vortex of energy rotating faster than the speed of light, woven from the fabric of cosmos itself. It is spectacular with vast streaks of stardust mixed with a lot of gooey, vicious darkness. As the vortex rotates, its spiral movement spews out particles large and small, expanding the universe as you know it. As you observe this great miracle of creation, notice that the crux of the action is in the vortex's core. You can feel massive amounts of energy entering and exiting through it, the birth canal of the great womb. As the birthplace of stars, planets, and asteroids, the womb is hard at work. As you rise above the surreal scenario, notice an opening in the core of the womb. It's large enough for you to pass through. Allow yourself to move down, flying through the vortex's center. The inside of the womb is no less spectacular. It is gleaming with the most ethereal glow, more majestic than an ocean of stars. The great womb is no ordinary place. It is the key to all manifestation. Picture yourself surrounded by small particles that look like stardust. These particles are plentiful and float up and down in a somewhat haphazard fashion. This is antimatter, the stuff that dreams are made of. This is one of the rarest substances at the outskirts of the universe, but yet it is plentiful here. As you stretch your palms out, notice that the particles of antimatter are arranging themselves around your hands, reacting to your energy. They want to be helpful with whatever project you have. It is their destiny and their role in the universe. Take a moment to focus on what you would like to manifest. Think of every aspect and every facet of your desired future. When you're ready, allow this version of the future to be encapsulated by a golden sphere of light, a protective shell that will incubate it for the time being. To take form, your desire requires antimatter. Antimatter is not unlike water for your unmanifested dreams. Now that the particles of antimatter have arranged themselves around your palm, you can control them and their creative expression. Reach your palm towards the membrane of the golden sphere and touch it. Now, with the full force of your intention, send the antimatter particles inside of the golden sphere. Command them to fuel and nurture your desired future, helping it materialize in your world as quickly as possible. Establish a constant stream of antimatter flowing into this golden capsule so your creation has as much support as it requires. Thank the great mother womb for her generous gift and for working with you today. When you're ready, focus on your breath and return back. This practice is called the Hall of Mirrors. If you're reading this book, chances are there is at least one thing you want and don't yet have. This means you are currently experiencing a dispersed energy stream as it relates to that concept. Today, you'll be working on turning the stream into a more focused substance. This meditative practice uses the physical property of mirrors, reflective surfaces, to amplify and condense light. This property of mirrors is widely used today in everything from industrial lasers to solar panels. 1, take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, and center into your body. Quiet down your internal dialogue as much as possible. Today, you'll be visiting the Hall of Mirrors, a place of wonder and opportunity. In your mind's eye, imagine a long corridor lined with large floor-length mirrors. The mirrors look timeless, both modern and ancient at once, and they line both walls of the unusual corridor. This corridor is located in a place not constrained by dimensions, somewhere lost in time and space. This unconstrained environment is one of the great secrets that you will become privy to. Being here is an honor and one-of-a-kind opportunity. 2, look toward the end of the corridor. There, at the very end, is your dream, encapsulated in a golden membrane and frozen like a snapshot in space. It is right in the middle of its gestation period and waits for the time when it can be fully manifested in the physical. 3, picture standing at the opposite side of this corridor, some distance away from your encapsulated dream. Watch as a stream of golden light enters the corridor. This light belongs to the sun, your great celestial father, and it is exactly the kind of fuel you need to make your dream a reality. The only catch is that the energy of the sun is dispersed. It is unfocused, and thus it is of limited use to you. 4, imagine that you can control this fertile energy stream, its directions and its intentions. Direct the sunlight stream towards the closest mirror on the left wall. 5, watch as the mirror reflects the light and sends it across the corridor to the mirror directly opposite it on the right wall. As that happens, the power of this energy stream is multiplied tenfold. Mirrors are natural light reflectors that cannot hold on to or absorb it. They can only amplify and reflect it. 6, watch as the stream of energy is reflected off a second mirror, multiplying it 10 times in the process. Let it travel across the corridor to the opposite wall to a third mirror. 7, picture the original stream traveling from one mirror to the next, bouncing off each mirror, all the while moving toward the end of the corridor and your encapsulated dream. 8, allow the stream to bounce off at least 10 mirrors, each time increasing its power tenfold. Witness the stream become pointed like a laser beam and turn stronger than a dozen atomic bombs. Watch as this majestic energy stream enters through the porous membrane surrounding the gestating seed of your dream, of your future reality. Notice that your dream is now powered with a mighty electric sun force, amplified and enhanced through the hole of mirrors. Know that it is now has all the electricity it could possibly need to be manifested in the physical. Let the seeds of your dream bask in this newly found focused energy stream and finally start to take physical form. Repeat this practice if needed again in a few weeks. Practice dispersed to concentrated writing exercise. You can practice turning a dispersed energy stream into a concentrated stream with the help of writing. Respond to the following list of questions in writing. Save your answers for future reference. What is it that you want to manifest? Why do you want it? How will you know that your dream is coming true? What will you start seeing in the outer reality? How would it feel waking up in the morning if you had what you want? Be specific. How would people start reacting to you? How would your day-to-day change? What will that dream enable in your life? This practice is known as the internal sun energies. In this exercise, you'll work on upgrading your internal sun energies and on using the newly minted energies for manifesting life you want. 1, find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Focus on your breathing. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 3. Breathe out through your mouth for a count of 3. Allow the negativity and stress to leave your body with each out breath. Focus on the center of your belly, right around your belly button, the location of your solar plexus chakra. Imagine it as a pulsating yellow sphere full of potent life-giving force. Rotate the sphere in a clockwise direction, giving it momentum and pushing this energy inside it to start moving faster. Picture an arc, not unlike that of a rainbow, that connects your solar plexus and your crown chakras. This arc is tubular with a hollow center, yet perfectly crystalline in its nature. Watch as your energy stream flows from the rotating yellow center through this beautiful arc and towards the crown center. And as it enters the crown center, picture it as it assembles into a sphere that starts rotating in a clockwise direction, pulsating with the most beautiful white light. Stay here for a few minutes. Watch as both of your centers are now perfectly activated. Notice how more and more streams of yellow energy get transformed into the purest form of white light as they travel up this arc. Picture how the pure white light gives you a halo. Yes, exactly the kind that the angels have. The angels are master manifestors, and they create using the same white light that you now have access to. This light can purify the aura of your body and your surroundings, but most importantly, this light is pure creative energy. Watch as this light becomes focused on your heart's desire, on the kind of life you would like to manifest for yourself. You see how the white light cocoons the image of your future reality is picture perfect, exactly as you want it. Notice that the white light makes that picture more pronounced, adding its own details and making it more real than ever. Watch as the white light creates a miniature copy of that reality and places it within a small opening within your crown center. From this day forward, this version of your future is the jewel of your corona, your crown chakra jewel. And not only will it serve as the reminder of what you want, but also will bring you what you want to you in accordance with the law of attraction. After all, right now, you have an exact replica of the vibration you seek as part of your energetic body. Practice transmuting Saturn's energy. Saturn is one of the greatest teachers of our solar system. Beyond anything else, it exists to help you achieve true mastery. Step one, close your eyes and sit or lie down in a comfortable place. Start out with a few slow and deep breaths. Each inhale and exhale should last for at least 10 seconds. Imagine that you are floating in a vast starry cosmos. Feel the sense of calm and expansion that being here brings. Remember that you have always been a part of this eternal celestial terrain and you belong here fully. Notice that you are floating. An invisible force carries you closer to the mighty, magnificent Saturn. As you approach the planet, observe its famous set of powerful rings. It looks like there are 7 from afar, but as you move closer, you can see that the rings are much more plentiful than that. Saturn has thousands of concentric rings circling around its core and entangling the planet in their loyal, steady embrace. The rings of Saturn are the great guards of their ancient master. Before anything can get through to the gaseous giant's heart, it needs to pass the intricate system of trials and tribulations. Focus on the outermost ring of Saturn, the utmost layer of the ring system. It is light yellow in color and quite hard to distinguish from the surrounding atmosphere, but it is there nonetheless. Now, think of your heart's desire. For a moment, focus on the life you're working to manifest. Imagine it's being encapsulated in an orb of golden light. This is the imprint of your intention that we will be working with today. Place the golden orb of light on the outermost ring. Greet your great celestial teacher, Saturn. Ask Saturn for permission for this free ride, for permission to manifest things quickly without taking the long and hard route. If you're willing, you can even imagine the human aspect of Saturn, a wise old man with a long beard and cloak. The human version of Saturn has a set of concentric rings on its neck and waist. If you're curious, you can ask Saturn for a message for yourself. As a great teacher, he probably has something that needs to be communicated. Trust the message you get, whether it is a word, a feeling, or a sudden urge to do something. If the message doesn't come right away, be patient. You will receive it in the coming days. As you ask Saturn for permission to bypass his defense system, ask for his agreement. If he's in alignment with your request, you will know it. Now that you have permission to move forward without obstacles, allow the golden orb of light to move clockwise toward the planet's center. This movement is in accordance with the great spiral of life, the energy behind the golden ratio, and the divine wisdom of transformation. Witness how your orb is passing each ring of Saturn one by one, moving swiftly and encountering no obstacles. Watch the orb accelerate and start moving faster and faster, passing one ring, then 10, then 100, until there is only one ring left to go, the innermost inner ring of Saturn, and the last guard on your path to Saturn's heart. Watch a golden orb slow down and come to a complete stop next to a small opening, a door that leads into the very core of the planet. Watch Saturn himself invite you in. Know that from this day forward, you are divinely guided and supported by this wonderful teacher. Know that he is now on your side and he is fully aligned with the vibration of your new life and will be assisting you on your path. Practice bending the space-time continuum. Bending the time-space continuum. Today, you'll be working with the matrix structure that makes up your personal reality. Visually, the matrix is a system of vertical and horizontal intersecting lines that make up a grid of light. Every object in the observable universe is nestled into a particular area of the grid. Everything in the universe has its predetermined and fixed place within the matrix. The matrix doesn't discriminate between things future and things past. That is why everything exists in the matrix simultaneously, albeit in a very different area of the greater whole. 1, close your eyes and relax. Take a few deep breaths. Settle into your body. Take a few moments to quiet your internal dialogue. 2, first find the exact location of the object of your desire within the matrix. If you have given the object or the event some thought, it must exist in the matrix simply because your thoughts are instantly material. The imprint of that object was likely created in a remote location of the matrix, so aligning with it will take real effort. Now zoom into the location of your desired object. It will appear inside of a golden bubble at the intersection of a few cells of the matrix. Chances are that this bubble is light and airy. Most new desires are. They as light as a feather. There is 100% normal. The initial imprint of a physical object is meant to be no more than a whisper. Objects that are already manifested in the physical have a lot more weight to them. Feel free to compare by imagining a large object you know from real life, perhaps the building of your church or your own home. Whatever you know to be 100% real in this physical world, this object also has a location within the matrix. Please find that location and zoom into it. Notice how this object seems to have plenty of heft to it. It seems that this object is very well anchored into the fabric of the matrix. It is not going anywhere. That is what you would like to achieve with your dream bubble. Take a moment to reinforce on the bubble with your desired object inside. Take a moment to refocus on the bubble with your desired object inside. Imagine the bubble becoming heavier and heavier. Imagine it starting to sink into the matrix due to its newly found weight and momentum. See it anchoring deeper and deeper into the matrix. Watch the density of your bubble increase, turning into a sphere made of solid gold. Watch as your golden orb sinks deeper into the matrix and creates a ripple effect into it. Your orb now carries so much weight. It is so heavy that it's starting to distort the matrix structure around it, in turn creating a curvature and a shape of a crater already around itself. Please know that the more weight your golden orb has, the better your chances of manifesting your desire in the physical. Feel free to come back to this meditation as many times as it feels right. Increase the weight of your golden orb. Before you go, locate your own place within the matrix in the here and now. Notice that there's plenty of distance between your current location and your desired object. What separates you is what Einstein calls space-time continuum. But since you know that time is incredibly relative, you'll perceive with bending it today. Imagine that you can bend this matrix grid like a piece of paper, fold it in half, so that your location and the location of your desired object is now perfectly aligned and one is directly on top of the other. Now create a stream of energy connecting the 2 points, your location and that of your desire. Feel a torrent of golden light stream from one point to the other, connecting them through space and time. Now, these 2 points are closer than they've ever been before. Declare strong intention to cut the time it would take for you to get to your desired outcome by 10 times or 100 times, whatever feels right. Take some time for this intention to be solidified. Whenever you're ready, come back to your daily life. Practice claiming territory intellectually, emotionally, energetically. In this practice, you will be claiming your territory in all the ways that matter for manifestation, intellectually, emotionally, and energetically. 1, make sure you are lying down or seated in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and relax. Settle into your body and take a few deep breaths. Take some time to quiet your mind. 2, imagine that you are standing in the middle of a valley, your safe place within the matrix. The valley may be unfamiliar to you, but it is extremely beautiful and you feel very safe here, as if you truly belong. For a moment, concentrate on your desired outcome, the subject of your manifestation. Think of the day in the future when you achieve what you want. How would you know that you made it? What specific indicators would serve as proof? Think of all the quantifiable information that would signify that you made it. Is a certain amount of money in your bank account, or perhaps a certain number of followers, a particular number of books sold, or dollars raised for a cause that is clear to you. Think of every number that would denote your success. When you're done, allow yourself to have that number. Claim that number intellectually with all you have. Claim it as already yours. Once you claim something, it is the law that it must be yours. There should be no doubt left in your mind. The number you want is already yours. When you're ready to claim this number, take a metal staff. With as much force as you can master, drop the staff into the ground where you stand. Notice how the ground around you is cracking due to the power of the staff and the force of your intention. This is the first claiming, the intellectual kind. Now return to thinking about having your desired outcome. What emotions would it give you? Allow yourself to dive deep into these feelings and allow them to consume you. Become fully aligned with that feeling from now on. After all, you are already on the path. When ready, lower the metal staff to the ground and plant it into the soil with so much force, marking this new emotional territory is yours. Allow the universe to bring you more of this feeling today and every day. This is the second claiming, the emotional kind. Lastly, focus on your energetic body, the part of you that is pure life force, alive with a million different colors. Watch as 3 energy streams enter your body. The first one comes from the top. It is a thread that connects you to your higher self and your spirit energy, and it is the highest vibration you can have access to. Watch it as it enters the crown of your head and descends toward your solar plexus chakra in a downward spiral motion. Picture another energy streaming energy stream entering the sole of your left foot. This is the energy of your mother's ancestral lineage, abundant and gentle. Watch as this beautiful energy spirals up your left leg and your lower chakras, starting at the base of your spine and culminating in the solar plexus. Finally, the third energy stream is entering the sole of your right foot. This is the energy of your father's ancestors, brave and true. Watch this beautiful energy spiral up your right leg and move from the right chakra through the sacral chakra and culminating the solar plexus. Watch as the three mighty energy streams form a triple helix of glimmering etheric light. Feel your solar plexus area becoming warm and starting to pulsate with this endless strong energy. Know that this energy is yours for the taking. It wants to help you build a better life for yourself. Allow this magnificent energy stream to pour out of your belly and into a golden orb of light, an orb that contains an imprint of your heart's desire. Allow the orb to take as much energy and as much substance as it needs. Now, take your magical mental state and repeat, I declare that I want my energy, the energy of my higher self and the energy of my ancestors to power and feed my intention. I commit to allocating whatever energy necessary to the manifestation of my desired outcome. Repeat, I desire that I want my energy, the energy of my higher self and the energy of my ancestors to power and feed my intention. I commit to allocating whatever energy necessary to the manifestation of my desired outcome. With these words, place the metal stake in the ground with as much force as you can. Watch the ground shake beneath your feet and notice the cracks becoming wider. Know that this is your territory now and that you have absolutely nothing to worry about. It is merely a matter of time before you see your desire manifested in the physical. Practice multiplying the energy of your manifestation. In today's practice, you'll work on amplifying the energy of your manifestation using the meditative visualization. 1, close your eyes and settle into your breath. Allow your thoughts to come and go without paying much attention to them. 2, focus on your desired outcome. On the one thing you are trying to manifest, imagine it symbolically. If you were to condense it to a simple object, what object would it be? Try to see it. Try to see that object in your mind's eye. What shape does it have? Is it big or small? Does it have a color? Does it have a sound? Imagine every little aspect of this object. Rotate it to examine it from different angles. Having observed the object, create an exact copy of it in your mind's eye. Watch as both objects rotate at the exact same angle. Complete duplicates of one another. Multiply the original object a few more times, creating exact copies of it. See how all this space around you is filled with identical copies of your desired outcome. Feel free to keep multiplying the object until it feels sufficient. Now that you are surrounded by the many copies of your desire, start stacking them on top of each other so that one is absorbed into the other. As two objects align with one another, they become one and the same, but double the potential, double the energy, and double the power. Keep stacking the objects on top of each other and see the collective power multiply. Continue this practice until there's only one object left, the same exact object you started with, but with much more momentum and pure life force. Place both palms of your hands over the unified object. Feel the warmth and energy emanating from your amplified creation. Feel how the two of you are on the same wavelength, more extensions of each other, drawing energy from the sun. Send that energy through the palms of your hands into the object. Watch the object become larger and stronger than before. Allow this cycle of energy to carry on even once you are done with this meditation. Allow the energy of the sun to feed and nurture your desired outcome day in and day out. Practice intentional thinking. To ensure the energy of your dreams become the energy of your intentions, you can use a simple exercise as an anchoring practice to benefit from it fully. Make sure you're well rested. 1, with your eyes closed or open, whichever feels better, focus on your intended outcome. 2, when your desired outcomes become vivid in front of your eyes, imagine it as a ball of energy or be of a particular color, depending on what it represents. In your mind's eye, move the ball of energy towards the middle of your throat. From here, commit to making this desired outcome a reality for you. When you truly commit, without reservation, you will notice that the ball of energy just dissolves inside of your throat chakra, commingling with the other energies that already reside there. Congratulations. You have just anchored your desired outcome in your center of creativity. You have also turned that outcome into an intention. Practice energy alignment. Now that you have taken a quick tour of the different sponsoring energies, the following practice can help you determine which energy best aligns with your intention. One, close your eyes and start by taking a few deep breaths. Imagine your mind's eye. Imagine that in front of you, there are 4 transparent pipes, one for each type of element. The first one belongs to fire, the second one to water, the third to air, and the fourth to earth. Now focus on your desired outcome. Notice that at this point in time, your desire is already powered by 1 or 2 of the energy forms. The pipe that is feeding your dream reality will be filled with its corresponding energy, while the rest will appear to be empty. What energy is lighting up for you? What energy carries your vision forward and nurtures and fuels it? You should be able to see 1 or 2 quite clearly. Is it water or air or earth or fire? Trust what you see. Once you get clarity, thank your sponsoring energy. Know that anytime your manifestation is seemingly going off track, you can call in this force of nature to assist you. Whatever element naturally comes through for you, rest assured that you can select a sponsoring force from within its range. So if you get the element of air, know that you can work with any sub-air energy you choose from cosmos to mind. The choice is yours. Simply call that energy in to assist you in your path. If you feel like you could use another energy to assist you with making your dream reality, add it to your toolkit by filling another empty pipe with it. Practice strengthening the bond with your sponsoring entity. Today's practice will help you strengthen your connection with your elemental energy. Feel free to use this practice anytime you need a little boost or feel out of alignment. 1, get into a comfortable position, close your eyes. As always, start with a few deep breaths. Let all the worries of your day drift away. They will be here when you're back. 2, do a quick diagnostic to check your connection with your sponsoring force by imagining that your body is transparent like an empty vessel. You will see that your body is filled up with the energy of your ally force to a certain degree. Can you tell how strong that connection is in the percentage points? The exact percentage may clearly emerge inside your head. You will see it, hear it, or just perceive it to be true. Whatever this number is, you can strengthen this bond today. Stay here and imagine that right above your head, there is a source of your sponsoring energy, the source of all the fire, air, earth, water of the universe. This source is infinitely abundant, and there's more than enough here for you. Picture the energy from that source flowing to you through a cord, an umbilical cord of sorts. And as the cord connects to your body, the flow of elemental energy is solidified. Watch as your body is filled with this beautiful energy to the very brim. Now, it is more than enough, and it always has a means of getting more. Now that the 2 of you connected, you will never be lacking in this energy. Practice tapping into an external energy source. Use this meditation anytime you feel depleted or when the going gets tough to remind yourself that there's always more energy available to you. 1, close your eyes and focus on your breathing. 2, focus your attention on the external energy source you want to work with today. Imagine this object as a sphere of light brimming with energy. Notice that when you peel off a layer of 2, the sphere starts looking like a grid of light with vertical and horizontal lines running it through and through. Like human bodies are filled with blood vessels that carry life force, energy sources are filled with vessels that transport energy particles throughout the body of the object. Imagine your body is also full of these pathways of light, a golden grid that powers everything that you are. Now picture a cord of light attaching itself to your light body somewhere around your solar plexus chakra. Imagine this cord stretching itself out into the external energy source and hooking itself into it, anchoring around one of the main energy pathways of the object. Notice how the object is starting to reroute some of its life force your way. Notice how light is starting to travel from the object's grid to yours and coursing through it with much intention. Stay here and allow your body to be saturated with this energy. Then thank the donor for working with you today. After all, gratitude is the great multiplier, and it enables your source to replenish this energy quickly. To maintain the connection, simply leave the anchor where it is if it feels good. Practice mirroring the vibration of an inspirational source. You can be proactive and intentional regarding when you choose to mirror, and this intentionality is where this practice can be helpful. Feel free to repeat this practice as many times as necessary. The energy imprints are fleeting. Initially, they may only last a few minutes. Make sure to take action in this state, and you will notice that it always gets you results. 1, Close your eyes and imagine the person or source that inspires you most in front of you. Try to focus on their essence, on who they truly are. This essence is beyond what they look like and what they should like, what they sound like. What is the feeling that they give you? How does their energy feel to you? Is it warm and inviting or strong and unapologetic? Try defining it for yourself. Imagine their body is made entirely of white light, pure energy. Watch as its energy starts pulsating, always dynamic, always flowing, never static. Imagine a floor length mirror right next to that person or source. In the mirror, you can see the blueprint of their body of light being reflected and projected onto you. Try on this new energy frequency as if it was a new coat or sweater. How does it feel? Do you feel any different? Don't worry if the feeling is very subtle. It works regardless. The more times you practice this mirroring, the stronger this new vibration will come within you and the easier it will be to maintain it. Practice mirroring the power of the stars. Think of this practice as a precursor to inspired action. The energy of the stars is one of the most potent energies in the material universe. It is divinely vibration charged, comparatively infinite, and in essence, pure light. Regardless of what you are manifesting, you cannot go wrong with adopting the energy of a star. 1, close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Let the breaths in and out freely. Inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold your breath for 4 counts. Repeat a few times. Visualize a star in front of you, bright and shimmery in all its splendor. There are many stars in the universe, and it is no coincidence that this star chose you specifically. There is much that this star can contribute to your journey, and it wants to do so willingly. As you get closer to the star, notice all the movement of light around the glowing surface, an intricate dance of light particles. Picture a large mirror suspended in a cosmic void. See how the star's light is reflected in that mirror. Now picture the star bursting into a billion smaller stars, each a tiny carbon copy of the original mother star. Watch as the myriad of stars are projected into your own body. Feel the energy of the star get evenly distributed with your own light body. Each cell now houses a small version of the projected star. Allow this etheric energy to light you up fully from within, cell by cell, organ by organ, tissue by tissue. Know that in the next hour or so, you will be emanating the power of the star in everything you do. Make it count. Feel free to come back to this practice anytime you're working on an ambitious project, in need of more confidence or inspiration to embark on a new journey, or are simply looking to align more closely with your full potential. Practice lunar, solar, and earthly manifestation rituals. Set up some recurring reminders in your calendar for the best days to manifest based on the information in this chapter. Play into the ebbs and the flows. Don't push yourself too hard during less opportune times, and double down during optimal times. Remember, there is always one force or another that is on your side. You do not need all the stars to align as some of them do. Remember, the cup is always half full. Your lunar cycle. The best time for manifesting is the waxing moon phase, because it is a period of growth, expansion, and active transformation. A waxing moon is a perfect companion for calling forth abundance, starting new projects, and embarking on new adventures. Check out when the next waxing moon is. While the lunar cycle is generally well known, the solar cycle is less familiar, despite it being one of the greatest resources for manifestation. The sun is our 24/7 support system. The solar cycle spans 11 years. It starts with a point of low sun activity characterized by the absence of sunspots on the sun's surface. The solar maximum sometime comes between November 2024 and March 2026. If you're watching or listening to this during that time, you're in the solar cycle. The earthly cycle, the point of the highest activity is the summer solstice. Depending on where you are on the globe, the longest day of the year and the harbinger of the coming harvest and positive change. Sleep ritual, the black sun surrender. Imagine that every soul in your body contains a mini black sun. Scan your body, examine your cells, zoom in and see how the healing deep purple starry energy of the black sun is illuminating your cells, from within. Start off by focusing on the cells in your head, the cells in your brain, face, jaw, ears, eyes, and mouth. Relax these areas of your body with the assistance of the healing, nurturing energy of the black sun. Move down to your neck. Watch as the black sun's energy heals and relaxes the cells here, your neck, vertebrae, throat, thyroid, and all the skin muscles in this area. Imagine this area being enveloped in healing deep purple light. Move down your body towards your chest. Allow the energy of the black sun to penetrate your heart and your lungs, the full length of your spinal cord and your veins and arteries, all these areas to heal whatever needs to be healed here, and allow them to relax fully without reservation. Notice how a true shift is taking place in your body. Watch as your blood is enhanced by this healing deep purple light, the magma of the black sun. Watch as this energy starts to course through your body and remove all the toxins it encounters on its way. Allow the blood to run its full cycle around your body, touching every organ and major system and transforming. This new bloodstream carries with it complete and deep relaxation. There is nowhere that you need to be. There is nothing more important than this. Start moving down from your chest to your abdominal area. See how all the cells in this area also contain a mini black sun that generously shares its energy with them. Watch your liver, stomach, kidneys, and intestines transform in front of your eyes. Allow the deep purple energy to heal any cracks, dissolve any dark spots within these organs, and leave them fully restored to 100% health and ability. Notice how this healing happens in the gentlest ways. It is soothing, calm, and patient. Next, allow the healing energy to come up to your arms and hands, every joint, every muscle, and every finger. Let the energy of the black sun remove any toxins that erase any stress, hurt, or other stuck energies. Feel your hands and arms relax. Finally, allow the energy of the black sun to enter your legs and your feet. Feel a slight tingling sensation in these areas as they are going through the healing experience. This area may be holding on to toxins and stuck emotions. Allow the things that don't belong to you to be easily eliminated. Allow the power of the black sun to help remove them from your body. Now, zoom in on one of the cells and examine the black sun within. Watch as it comes alive with the glow of 1 billion stars. It is alive with the energy of the night of mystery and of healing. The black sun is now ready for step 2 of this ritual. Watch as a crack appears on its surface, and the purple starry magma, vicious and liquid, pours out of it, and as it does, it fills the whole cell with its healing, beautiful energy. Watch as the rest of your body cells go through the same process. This is the ultimate letting go, the ultimate relief. Now imagine the starry magma enveloping your body in a thick, dark blanket, and you're cocooned inside it like a baby. Feel how a force much larger than you starts rocking you back and forth as if you were in a cradle. The truth is, you have always been a beloved child of the universe, and it has been taking care of you. Surrender your fears, your dreams, your aspirations to this grand force. It has your back. It always did. Allow this force to rock you gently to sleep, child of infinity. This ancestral circle. The ancestral circle is a practice that allows you to amplify your intention and speed up its materialization. In a meditative state, concentrate on your intention. Imagine standing with both arms outstretched. Call in your ancestor to come and join you. Feel free to invite members from both of your lineages. As the ancestors join you, start forming a circle. When the circle is sufficiently big, everyone should hold hands. State your intention one more time as you face the center of the circle. See it reverberating as if it were creating a palpable ripple effect in the air in the center of the circle. Now, ask your ancestors to repeat the intention with you. Listen to the sound of 1,000 voices repeating your intention, amplifying it. As the power of this collective declaration reaches the center of the circle, watch as a large upward spiral of white light is formed. See as the light carries its intention, amplifying it further and sending it to the universe. Now, the collective power of your ancestors is helping you manifest the intention. Practice bathtub ritual. One of the quickest ways to absorb ancestral energy and gifts is through water. Water passes through dimensions and time, and it carries ancestral memories. Fill your bathtub with some water, enough to cover your ankles. Stand in the bathtub and close your eyes. Connect to your ancestors. Ask them to give you qualities and traits as well as their wisdom to help you achieve your goals. With your eyes closed, imagine your ancestors surrounding you. Each of them holds a little tube filled with liquid. One by one, they start approaching the tub and pouring in the liquid from their tubes. As they do, the water in your tub becomes charged with your ancestors' gifts. Soak it up through the soles of your feet. You can also ask your ancestors for something specific like courage or good spirits, as if they have that in there, and if they have that in their arsenal, it will be given to you. Practice charged drinking water. The water you drink can change your entire state. Place your hands around a water container, close your eyes, and imagine your ancestors placing their palms over your hands, thus amplifying your intention. Focus on your intention and your desired outcome. Imagine how it will feel to have what you want. For example, every drop of this water is bringing me closer to fill in the blank. You can also tweak this intention as you see fit. Ask your ancestors to amplify the statement and bring about its fruition through your drinking water. Creating an imprint of your desired outcome. Did you know that the universe has a blueprint for anything you could possibly want? Do you want to be a billionaire? There's a blueprint for that. Do you want to be famous? There's a blueprint for that. Do you want to make money through your art and live your life on the road? There's a blueprint for that. When I say blueprint, I mean the energetic structure of the body. The hardest thing to change is a vibration, and yet this is exactly the path every manifestor embarks on. Changing your vibrations to align with your desired outcome is paramount. With that, your desired outcome starts vibrating at the same wavelength. Today, you'll learn how to create an imprint of your desired outcome within your body. One, close your eyes and focus on what you're trying to manifest. Imagine there is a human somewhere in this universe that already has exactly what you want. Imagine that they already walked the path and has arrived at this destination. Don't think of an actual person, rather imagine an archetype of sorts. Now focus on the core of this person's energetic blueprint, their chakra system. You will notice that each of their chakras has a slightly different size and speed of rotation. You might also notice other interesting and peculiar things about their energy composition. For instance, some chakras can be very vibrant while others are quite muted. Now place your own energetic body right next to this imaginary person. Now notice the difference between the current state of your chakras and those of the blueprint. The good news, blueprints are divine shortcuts and they exist as tools for people like you and me. What you need to do is copy and paste the chakras from the blueprint into your own body. You can also think of the blueprint as a stencil that is infinitely copyable. Depending on your level of sensitivity, you might notice an instant shift in your body. This practice is an incredibly impactful technique because our vibrations literally create our world. That is some of the most powerful of these 72 keys to manifestation. Enjoy.